Alright, so got a couple of level ups during that. Explodo. Sin. I'm thinking speed. Sandre. Also thinking speed. Alright, we'll still be holding on to those for now. Oh, no. So we're level 10 now. And enough room for 2 air spells. I've currently got enough room for 1. Get that point arrow thurge. Most of the runs that I've done for that game have all been co-op, and I've actually run into very few bugs. Like, I keep hearing about them, but I've never experienced any personally. Is that the axe you're talking about? That's actually pretty darn good. That's actually going straight to Asuna. Now, before I forget, we're going to go ahead and learn Tornado and clear this junk off the ground so I don't step in lava. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's Fraggy. But yeah, I've probably done 4 to 5 co-op playthroughs between beta and now, and I really haven't personally experienced any kind of, like, the only complaints that I had were not being able to see the dialogue if the other player was talking to someone, which they just patched in today. Yeah, that's actually the main reason I was interested in it, is it reminded me of the old Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games from PlayStation. Nope, Dark Alliance 2 was my first experience with a... well, with a mainstream traditional RPS game. Like, I'd played a couple of the older ones on like Super Nintendo, 64 and such, but yeah, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 and Chrono Cross were my first major MMOs. Not MMOs, RPGs. Alright, so we have a magical unlock scroll. I still haven't decided if it's actually worth using on this chest or not. Because I've heard you don't actually get the key to unlock this till quite a bit later, is that correct? Yeah, I might have to check out Shadow of Azam whenever I have time for a new game. I'm guessing Shadow of Azam was the one, was it the third one that was released by the Baldur's Gate 2 series? I think we're going to go ahead and use this while we're at it. Just for curiosity's sake. Okay, we've got everything we need out of here, I'm pretty sure. Gonna ID real quick. Then we're gonna head over to the hut. Armor headpiece. Perception. Armor specialist. Immune to blind. So it leaves one leadership, gain immunity to blind. I think we can drop 1 point leadership. You know, this is surprisingly not going to do much more damage than our current one. Except it's all flat damage instead of a bit of earth. Gain that one strength off of it and some resist though. Let's see. Strength and perception. That's perception. Chest armor. Which I don't believe I have saved up. Yeah, we do. So that's being sold off. Strength leadership. Leadership on the staff. Not too keen on that one. Yeah, Fraggy, it's a lot better to have a sword and board tank, but I'm building her as a damage dealer, just have a bit of survivability. I'm not doing a traditional tank build character with this particular setup. Int bartering. Some resist. I think I might actually take this one for Kirito and give him that one. Because I've already got bartering next, so I can swap out, so. This will give me that one additional dex and Lore Master. One learn Burning Blaze while we're at it. That's the double flare that I was talking about earlier that used to be learned much earlier. The big question is, do I dump a point for Burning Blaze or cut Boulder Bash down so it's not costing us 8 AP and learn Blood Swarm? I actually think I'll dump that in Power Geomancer for now. Now we can use Boulder Bash right off the bat when we need. And 1 level? 2 levels. We can get that last point in Power Kinetics. Picked up a lot more junk in here than I realized. And we might be switching Austin's weapon already. Gonna have to compare that one in a minute. Okay, good enough for now. Which ID in that one? Okay, let's see. We have better bottom end damage on it. Like just a flat. We don't have the negative movement. We gain willpower, HP, crit. Yeah, I think this one wins hands down. We'll go ahead and send that one back to Kirito. Vendor that one off when we get to town. Actually, let's take the quick way back. Seal East. Up here. Separate Kirito from the group.
The shack would be abandoned, but it seems to be recently used.
Letter addressed to Theleron. As far as I'm aware, Fraggy, you cannot make the magic lock scroll. I've only found one in the first town that actually appears in the game. It's on Aru's desk. I've occasionally gotten lucky and found them at a vendor, but I've never seen anything on crafting them, unfortunately. I wish there were a way to, because I would stock up on them. Theleron, I'm sending you a new apprentice. She's more powerful than you by tenfold, but appearances are appearances, and I don't want to raise a single eyebrow. Do not deviate, Doctor. You may find yourself in a rather unfortunate situation indeed. Rackus Rex will see the light of day once more. He will serve so that he may serve she who is greater than us all. Sign the Conduit. Okay, so there's where we get the info about Oh, so you can make the scrolls for it? How do you make them? Oh, okay, so just randomly from the scroll thing, yeah. I wasn't aware that was one of the possibilities to make. good to know, though. I might have to mess around with that a bit. Alright, so it does not appear there's a key for this in here. Not a few too many pages to be reading through right now, but we'll stop on each page briefly for anyone watching some of the YouTube vids who might want to come back and look through it later. Give you time to pause at each page.
How could that kindly doctor have gotten entangled in necromancy? I've got to confront Teleron.
Alright, second letter to Teleron. You have denied my divinity, but you are wise not to deny my power. I wait eagerly for such results of your research. Patience, however, has never particularly become me. I expected that finding Brachus Rex would have been a matter of weeks, not months, for a researcher who practices yourself. I have left you with the bloodstones of such power that reviving him sufficiently to answer a simple query would hardly have been a problem. I won't regret entrusting this to you, Doctor. Signed, the Conduit. Alright, it's right there. We see things weren't going too well with his research. May have been trying to hide that a bit. Gonna go ahead and bash down this. Oh yeah, we'll bash it down pretty well. Right now I'm over here at the Undertaker's hut. Oh no, I just realized I didn't pick that chest back up that Austin had dropped to block the doorway. I had to go grab that real quick. Alright, so we got another letter from the Conduit. Wait, what was that? Unsent letter to the Conduit. To the Conduit of the Goddess, or however you prefer to call yourself. It has taken some time, but I have nearly fulfilled my promise. Brachus Rex has been located, and I am prepared to restore him. Once I acquire the information you seek, I will write to you immediately. If you desire to return to his remains, you will need to know the way. Here's what you must do. Enter the ancient church in the outskirts of Sycile. On its wall you see 4 unique paintings. Lift these and press the buttons underneath. This will move the altar in the middle of the floor, just enough for you to enter the layer below. Once inside, your amulet will be sufficient to deactivate the barrier. But technically you're supposed to come here before you go into the church. But luckily the church, the paintings on the wall are blatantly obvious, so most people don't even know this building exists. ID those things real quick. Nothing of interest there. Attach Kirito back to the group, go grab that chest. Point down there by the church, make it quicker. Then there are 2 of the treasure dig sites I need to go check real quick. that we did not have enough perception for before. At least I think there were 2 in this playthrough, unless I'm getting confused with the multiplayer. Right there where we left it. Okay. Now, the statues was the one we're going to check. No, we've actually uncovered that one. If you don't know about the treasure digs, if you go to... Actually, let me check this other one real quick. I'll show you the guy that sells them. Nope, we have that one too. Maybe it's the... Let's see. Gate. Yeah, those are what I was referring to as the treasure digs.